We are now just days away from the college basketball season, and PC Friar fans got their first look at the defending Big East champs Saturday in exhibition. Providence had no trouble with Division II Stonehill Saturday, winning 93-49. A balanced effort for PC, with the freshmen getting, as Ed Cooley likes to say, their first reps in costume at the dunk. Now it's time to look ahead to Saturday's season opener against Albany, a game Coach Cooley has been awaiting since last year ended.
It's been a long summer, it's been a long fall, and it's almost that time. We're a week away from playing an NCAA tournament team in Albany, and really that's where our focus is. We've got 5 games in 9 days, and we're going to have to bring it.
College basketball is here, and so we bring in the college basketball writers from the Providence Journal, Kevin McNamara and Bill Koch. All right, guys, the season is upon us this weekend. Kevin will start with PC coming off that Big East championship. They got some new guys. Chris Dunn back at point guard, a couple of freshmen that should be in the mix. What are you expecting early on from the Friars?
Yeah, it's an interesting team, Yanni, because they have a nice blend of some experience. Dunn, who really should be experienced, but with injuries he hasn't played much. The freshmen are really talented. So I think if Cooley can mix them together quickly, because the schedule is very difficult, the non-conference schedule, difficult than it's been in the last couple of years, that's important. It needs to happen quick.
Similar, you're right, Bill, in that they have Hassan Martin and E.C. Matthews coming back, but also a talented group of freshmen.
Much better depth than we've seen in the past. With Jared Terrell and Jarvis Garrett coming in, you're going to see a different playing style for that as well. High pressure defense, trying to get out in the transition game, trying to run the ball on fast break and getting some easy baskets.
Do you think, and both of you guys can answer this question, both Ed Cooley and Dan Hurley kind of have their guys now, and it's been 3 or 4 years in this case where they kind of have depth and they can play the game they want to, even though PC has been a little snake bitten again with injuries?
I think certainly more in Kingston, there's no question. The build has kind of come to this season for URI, and I think we're finally going to see really how Dan Hurley wants to play. Providence has always, already had some gravy. Ed inherited a really good player in Bryce Cotton, and obviously Kadeem Batts as well, and turned it into an NCAA tournament berth.
The URI has, they have the guys that they need at this point, but they are freshmen and sophomores. And it's a question of how quickly they come together, how quickly they're experienced, and how they can limit their mistakes going forward.
These programs sell promise. And in the NCAA, in college basketball, it's all about the tournament. Might be a little unfair, but that's how teams, programs, and coaches are measured.
All right, so tomorrow we're going to get your predictions on all the teams and your player of the year and whether or not any of the teams here in Rhode Island make the NCAA tournament. We're back with Kevin and Bill tomorrow. Until then, more from the Sports Wrap right after the break.